The challenges we're faced with in the North Sea right now are all the easy stuff's gone. The traps are subtler, the hydrocarbons are more difficult to extract. So as a result of that, what we have to now do is get a lot smarter in the way we place our wells. There are a number of benefits from accurate placement of the well bore. The more sand you've got, the more hydrocarbons you're accessing. But there are other important things, like, for example, the avoidance of drilling hazardous shales which may fall in on your well bore. Traditionally, we were much more reactive in that although we were trying to avoid the shales, we had to drill into them in order to geosteer away from them. Now we've got the ability to be proactive.
Maximising net pay is tough when wells are drilled geometrically. If the formations being encountered are not as predicted, then drillers and geologists must rely on experience to regain the target. Since the early 1990s, geosteering techniques have been delivering better wells and increased net pay. Directional drillers can react as soon as the logging while drilling data shows that a formation boundary or a fluid interface has been crossed. The introduction of near-bit logging sensors in the mid-1990s reduced the time needed to make corrections after entering a formation. This further improved well placement accuracy. More recently, resistivity and density imaging tools have dramatically improved visualization of the subsurface near the bit, helping drillers to make informed steering decisions. And from 2000 onward, geosteering with rotary steerable systems such as the PowerDrive family of tools has given unprecedented control over well paths. In the last decade, advances in geosteering have revolutionized directional drilling. But until now, drillers have only been able to react after the bit has entered a formation. Periscope is a unique imaging while drilling system that gives drillers the information they need to make proactive geosteering decisions. The position and orientation of the contrasts in a formation can be seen in real time up to 5 meters from the tool. The intuitive interface enables drillers to anticipate the well path as drilling progresses, and to take action before the bit reaches critical boundaries or fluid interfaces. Critical steering decisions are made at the rig site using the information provided by the periscope system. And periscope data can be delivered to customers' offices or to a Schlumberger Operations Support Center using the Interact monitoring and data delivery system. The Interact system enables real-time data quality control, updating of subsurface models, and collaboration on drilling decisions regardless of participants' locations. The result? Better drilling decisions made more quickly.
In Cavendish, the challenges were to maintain the optimum standoff from a gas cap above us and from the water beneath us, and at the same time to maximise our length within the good producing sand. On the first Cavendish well, we were drilling in good sand and we were able to detect a shale approaching us from above, from about 10 feet away. So we were able to geosteer the well away from the shale and avoided it by about 2 feet. We were able to respond to the approach of a good sand from above and steer up to place ourselves within that. Probably the biggest key to the success of these wells was the communication between all the members involved, in terms of linking up with the people on the rig and having a good awareness for them of what we were trying to achieve, together with the Schlumberger people that were involved understanding fully what we wanted from the wells.
This tool allows us now to access hydrocarbons in reservoirs that were previously undrillable.
To maximise production from the Veslefrikk field in the Norwegian North Sea, Statoil wanted to produce a series of bypass channel sands through long, high-angle open-hole wells. Because the sands are typically only 2 to 3 meters thick, accurate well placement was critical. In addition, drilling high-angle holes from one channel to another would require a way to see through the surrounding shales into the next target sand. The periscope system gave Statoil's drillers the information they needed to quickly and confidently make changes to the well's trajectory. The well accessed 30% more oil-bearing sand than expected, and it remained close to the top of the reservoir so that the attic reserves were tapped to increase the recoverable oil by 15%. Geological modelling indicated that a ConocoPhillips well on the Alaskan North Slope needed to stay within a 2 to 3 metre thick folded and faulted sand. The directional drillers were able to make 12 separate geosteering decisions using periscope data. On 2 occasions, the well was steered to re-enter the sand after crossing faults that could not be seen on the seismic section. And when the formation dip changed, the well was steered to avoid drilling out of the bottom of the sand. By using the periscope system, the ConocoPhillips drillers kept 92% of the horizontal well within the complex reservoir structure. At TD, more than 1,800 metres of the wellbore was in the target sand. PDO, Statoil, ConocoPhillips and many other operators around the world already know how the periscope deep directional imaging while drilling system can realise the toughest drilling objectives. Can proactive geosteering help you drill an undrillable well?